What's up, guys? Justin Brock here in my Nick Amato special Ask Me About Medicare t-shirt, and I wanted to come to you guys today to discuss the open enrollment period and how we plan to market for the open enrollment period. So the way we have gone about the open enrollment period this year is by going after the market that we don't really hit in AEP. There are rules about how you can market OEP. You can't actually market the concept of OEP. You can't market to people that, hey, it's your time to switch from MA to MA plan. So you go after other markets, but you end up coming across a lot of prospects that can utilize that OEP because of those marketing tactics. If you come across them like that, then you can of course use OEP. You just can't go out and say, hey, it's OEP, and give the information for it. So what we typically do is go after the dual eligible market. That's what we're doing this year, going after that dual eligible market with advertising aimed at them. We had a dual SNP come into the market, and we're for the first time really pushing that group or that market. And as we're marketing it, of course, we're getting people that come in that are on other MA plans that could use OEP to maybe enhance their coverage or hop on opportunities that they missed out on in the past. So that's kind of our typical thing we're doing. Of course, we always continue our overall branding Medicare expert. We call ourselves the Medicare experts of the area. We always brand that personal branding or that business brand and expand it, and we get a lot of the turning 65. So I think it's pretty simple. You don't market directly OEP. For those of you that don't know what you can do in OEP, I think it's important to understand the moves that you can make. You have OEP MA to MA swaps, so a like plan to like plan change. If I had someone on a Medicare Advantage plan with United Healthcare, and there was a plan that maybe was better for them in the area, it was Humana, I can switch them from plan to plan. If they are on a Medicare Advantage plan, they can come off and use OEP to go on to original Medicare, which would spark them in a period where they can get a drug plan, and then they may could be underwritten into a Medicare Supplement. So that is another option. You can't just switch from Part D to Part D plan, although you may find that someone has a weather special election period in that area that might allow them to change their drug plan. So during OEP, sometimes there's an overlapping weather SEP. There's a lot of weather SEPs through the end of February in the country right now. So just got to verify the counties and verify which carrier would approve a weather SEP and what they might require. We've noticed that there are some drug plan carriers, for instance, that aren't honoring SEPs without stringent proof that they were really confined from weather during the annual election period, whereas other carriers are accepting it, no questions asked. You put weather SEP and they're okay with it. So it just depends on the carrier and how they're going about that. Trying to think if I had missed anything. Of course, right now you can continue to do MedSup swaps, MedSup to MedSup changes, people that missed out on that. You can help turning 65 people. You can go back to your book and cross-sell HIPs. You can go back to your book and cross-sell dental, vision, hearing, or cancer policies. You can go after that LIS market, the low-income subsidy market, or 5-star enrollments for Medicare Advantage, 5-star plans. And you can go after the D-SNP market. So there's a tremendous amount of opportunities within the Medicare market. We also do a lot of under 65 health this time of year, and we tend to get a lot of the follow-up annuities and life insurance policies done in January that came from the annual election period. The last thing that we do a good bit of this time of year is, here's Grace here for an update. The last thing that we do this time of year is we handle a lot of client service issues and try to do a lot of agent training. So January for us is extremely busy, just slightly more manageable than AEP. So hope that helps with OEP, how to market, what you can do, what we are doing, And if you guys have any ideas of what you do that's successful during OEP and how you can help more people, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and we can try to respond to you. And hopefully we learn something from you as much as you're learning from us. So talk to you guys soon. Have a good night or day whenever you're watching this. And that is her brother. Say bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.